Hello, everybody. Oh, I'm so happy and glad to be here today to form part of this great event. What a joy for me to be chosen to share out my life legacy for future generation. I'm so much excited and I bless God so much for this opportunity. Oh, all praise and all thanks and appreciation, I give it up to God and to the administration of the Atlanta International University. Sharing with you today, I'm Jennie from Liberia, student of the Atlanta International University, studying in the Master Program Project Management. I'm so much and I give God the praise for all. Life legacy. Before I go into it, I would like to take us back with a brief history about my life, who I am, who I was, and who I am to be. The beginning of my legacy. From a humble and poor background, it has not been easy. The journey has not been easy. It's been so tough, but through it all, I learned to trust and to keep my confidence in myself and press forward. From a poor background, I never thought it because I'm from poor background, so I should let go of all opportunities. I humbly accepted and embraced every opportunity that came my way. Every opportunity I thought it as a stepping stone to climb the ladder. Therefore, I made use of all opportunity. Now to speak, the journey has not been easy. There were so many trials, tribulations, pains, troubles, stress, depression, suppressions that I went through. That that wanted to keep me down, that I shouldn't go forward, that I shouldn't recognize the potential I have, that I shouldn't recognize who am I, to know my identity. Those things were pressing me off and say you cannot make it, you will not go, you are nothing, you are no one, you are no one, you are nothing. And I just said I am something positive. And I was able to go through. With all, when I spoke to myself, I said, I'm something positive. I am a virtuous woman. I'm a woman with dignity, with prestige, a woman with noble character. I can make it and I will cross the bridge. That's why I said crossing the bridge. When a woman has come to this point to know who she is, she's willing to cross every other bridges or bridge that will come her way. What life seems, she's ready and willing to go through. And that's who I am. The day I recognize who I am, I took the lead, I took the step to cross the bridge. So knowing that every difficulties in one's life, every problem, trials is a bridge. So in that, once I have chosen, I have seen who I am, I understand that there's a beautiful city out there that I need to reach. I need to live in that city, enjoy that city, have peace in that city, celebrate in that city. And do you know the city? The city is success. That's which everyone longs for, to live in that city, to move in that city, to have peace in that city, to celebrate in that city. Everyone longs for it. Everyone. And so, before crossing the bridge, life across the bridge, it was a hell, very, very chaotic. All through a single, I was reared up by a single parent, which was my mother. Single-handedly supported her children and her extended relatives that came on board. She she supported them with all her might, with all her strength, with the little assets she had, because she was the only person back then in her family lineage that was able to graduate from high school, and blessedly for her, she got a job with the government of the Republic of Liberia. All her family felt that she has succeeded, she has arrived, she got money. So everybody began to pull out. Everybody began to pull out. And when they came, she had to accept. And not knowing she was making little of nothing, but she had to clothe up, educate us, Medicare, and every other thing that children need to have and live. She had to do it single handedly. When I look at the life of my mother, I was so much. I said, no, if my mother is going through this, that means a lot of women out there, they are going through this. They are going through this like her. No, women need peace. Women need joy. Women are life giver. They are assets. They are the ones that bring forth life. Why should they be in pain and struggle, distress, and worries? Why the mind needs to be renewed and set free? In all this, I said no. I will not allow myself to be broken and remain at this stage. I will move forward and be one of the voices among the many to build the lives, to give hope to the hopeless. So I begin to push. I persevere because of the determination I had. I had to persevere, and I went through. I embraced everything that came my way, be it challenges, be it constraints, be it obstacle, whatever. I embraced because I knew I would take another step to another level. I never dodged and said, no, this is not I'm running for it. Because the more you run and the more you will remain behind. And you cannot have a determination or focus or dream or goal, and you don't don't push forward to reach to it, but you run from those situations. So I said no, I will remain firm, I will remain focused and push on. Life across the bridge, all we going through, walking the civil war of Liberia came, it was so much tormenting, so much chaotic, but yet then I said, I have a goal. I saw that vision, that great, beautiful city. I said, I will not let go. I must reach to that city. I must restore women from the dungeon, women that are broken, frustrated, and downcast. If my mother can go through and today she has the hope to stand and support her family or children, I too will do the same. And I will stand and support million women in this world. First thing I begin in my nation and the world at large. Therefore, my life is a testimony. We went through the war, we were afflicted so many ways. Children, we had to take off the garment of children and put on the garment of adults to make ends meet, to make life favorable, to make life worth a living. We had to push. We were the ones serving as breadwinners, serving as housekeepers, serving in so many dual capacity in the family. But yet and all, I had in mind that I am a rescuer. I must rescue the lives that are dying, the lives that are broken, the lives that are draining. I'm a rescuer. Therefore, every opportunity of education I came my way, I made use. I push on. Be a trade whatsoever. I say every education because it's an opportunity of another level of learning, of imparting. So I may use. So today is where I am. And after going through the wars of high school, I got my BSc. I said no, I cannot stay. Before I could get my BSc, I went into my legacy to sow. I was sowing my legacy. They were bringing on board 20 women that lose their quality, their values, and never had no sense of hope again. I brought them on board from motivations, from trainings, from counseling, and their mind begin to accept and they begin to identify who they were and who they are. I started to bring in trainings and trade schools and other stuff. Yes, some were out of high schools, but yet life was just vulnerable for them. They felt they should just live, but they never knew the true essence. But by the grace, we were able to go through. Today, they are my testimonies I can share around the world. I have some that have open schools and they are teaching, imparting lives. I have some that are open trade schools, home art school, and some doing businesses and some jobbing. Where were these at first? Their lives were all doomed. But because I said to myself, I cannot allow life givers to be destroyed. They must know who they are and accept their values and work on and live happily. Today, they are testimonies. They are imparting other lives. They are imparting other lives. And now they are the ones being used for the second batch. They are the ones being used for the second batch. I bring them on board, tell them impact, give your testimony, give your story, how your life was, how it is now, what are you doing, how you came, how you arrived. Give, share, and they are sharing, and others are being motivated and building on. We need to rescue the lives of life givers. Women are life givers. That's who I consider us to be, life giver. And once you are a life giver, you must have peace, joy, good health, and strength to give life. In concluding, I will want you all to know that this is a great passion in my spirit. I am a rescuer. I want to rescue. There are millions and multitudes of women out there crying. Some don't even know who they are. They are now prostituting their lives. Some don't know who they are. They are now farmers and not getting anything from what they are farming about. Go on, go on farms that will yield fruit, but rather instead of yielding fruit, they are what? Being destroyed and set down. Go on the farm, 6 by 8 you come home, sleep carry you. And when the farm is ready to harvest, nothing much will harvest because you don't know the mechanism to be put in place that will make the farm to flourish, that you will have access of crops to be able to sell and even save. Nothing, no idea. So they are all doomed. It is my cry, my fervent prayer. I cannot do this all alone. I've tried. I imported 20. They are making headways. Now I have 30 on board. They are going on. But I cannot do it all alone. Where are the rescuers? Come and join me. Let's rescue the lives of life giver. And let's give them peace that they can be excited of living. If we succeed today, it doesn't mean that it is all. How do you know you are in success? You have succeeded. When you succeed, you pass on. And once the others succeed, you pass on. Before you make up your mind, you have affected hundreds and thousands of lives. Let's make use of what life has for us. Women are out there, they do not know. Whatever life presents, it left with us to make use, to build on it. So let's build on the life of the frustrated, the downbreaking, the hopeless, the ones that do not know their way out. Let's give them hope to live again. It is my cry, it's my plea to all. Join on board and we all can cross the bridge together. You alone crossing the bridge, it doesn't matter. It doesn't bring joy at all. But thousands of people crossing the bridge, you will hear the victory song on the bridge. And that's the victory song we want to hear. We don't want to hear the single song singing, but we want to hear a crowd giving out, sounding out the victory song. Join me and we together we can build the lives of life giver and give hope again to them. Make women to smile and to have joy in giving life. Thank you and wish that you join me in this quest of restoring the lives of our life giver and making them to know their true identity, who they are, what they are to be doing, and where they are heading to. These are the pictorial of the first set of the 20 women that I spoke of. And the next batch that is ongoing. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye bye.